right, let's argue in favor of all things Stratocaster and Tube Screamer. Man, a magic combination, am I right? Obviously, together they put me in a certain headspace, thinking about Stevie Ray Vaughan, of course. But man, the Tube Screamer, is one of the earliest options available to players to get overdrive at a lower level and to have that pedal available to do that to you. And so it was ubiquitous among guitar players of the time, in the 80s, of course, because it was one of the only options available for a natural tube-like sound. When Stevie found it, of course, it just kind of changed the world, that Stratocaster neck pickup into, the Tube Screamer. So what you were hearing in that intro video was me riffing a little bit on the riff from Where's My Baby, a tune of mine. But that was just this Strat, maple neck Strat, alder body, like a 57. It was actually built by Mark Rudders. And into a King Tone soloist pedal, which I think is top of the heap when it comes to Tube Screamer type pedals these days, at least in my opinion. It's eminently tweakable, but never loses that familiarity of the Tube Screamer. Also, it's loud as all heck, so it's a little more dynamic than a standard Tube Screamer because it has more headroom. Man, I love it. But then, that being said, when I pick up a Strat and turn that pedal on, it makes me play differently. But that's okay. It's a couple times a night. I let it take me into new places. Because, man, there is just nothing that sounds like this. Right? Right? Nothing sounds like that. Man, that neck pickup on a Strat. If I was tuned down to E flat, it'd be even more of that sound, right? But nothing sounds like that neck pickup for that soloing tone. That's just a special tone. So let's go through all the pickups, though, on the Strat Tube Screamer combination. What about neck middle position? Such a great sound, right? Neck middle. Whoa. And what about the middle position? Man, too often overlooked, like the redheaded stepchild of Strat pickups. Guys use it all the time in combination, of course, with the other pickups, but not standalone as much as you would think, especially considering how great it sounds. Man, gotta love that middle pickup, right? Then, of course, we have the venerable middle bridge position. Everybody loves it. Clapton has made great effect of it here of late. And of course, has its own sound clean, but we're focusing on Strat and Tube Screamer together. It's such a great sound. It compresses a lot with those two pickups. And when you add that with the compression of the Tube Screamer, it really gives its own thing going on. And then we get to the bridge, which everybody, disparages on a Stratocaster, but I love it. Come on. I love that bridge pickup. Yeah, and that brings us to like a little bit of the magic of the Strat and the Tube Screamer together. And that's when you switch pickups a lot and play dynamically, you get that kind of magic feeling and that variance. Man, nothing kind of goes through so many changes so quickly like a Strat. You have that really fast action through 5 sounds, and the Tube Screamer works with it so perfectly. And just listen to how often I switch here. And I'm going to do it just all based off feel and just what I'm thinking and feeling. Obviously, just an improvisation. Yeah, and you'll notice there's some noise in there. This Strat has a lot of magic to it. It also has some noise, and I refuse to fix it or change it because I'm afraid of losing the magic that this Strat has. So I just deal with it. It doesn't bother me at all. And that's kind of, some of the magic that happens between a Strat and a Tube Screamer. There's just something special about all that stuff. Yeah, that's some of the magic of the Strat and the Tube Screamer. The other thing it really does nice is if I put the Leslie style effect on top of the Strat and the Tube Screamer, you get such a great sound. So great, right? Also, if I put slap back with it, especially on that middle bridge, I get asked a lot about the tone on Through the Night. That's that. Yeah, man, I love a Strat and a Tube Screamer. Does it make me want to give up my telly? No, of course not. It's just another paintbrush, just another color. It puts me in a different headspace, and I love it. All right, rulers. I'll have a little extra video about this for you. And if you're not a ruler, please join, subscribe, ring the bell, do something. But if you feel like being a ruler, please join and become a member with us. Thank you guys for checking this out. Go plug in your Strat and your Tube Screamer and let it rip. Yeah.